Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on, everyone? How are you guys all doing? How's everyone doing in the chat? Let me know, let me know. New York Open, baby. Let's see what's gonna go on today. I have something pretty exciting for you guys that I'm gonna show you in the next 5 minutes. But what's going on, everyone? Let me know. Good afternoon, hosting. Good afternoon, Parry. Let's fucking go, brother. GJ New Yeti High. Let's go, bro. Up today, so kinda good. Let's go, bro. I'm glad. I'm glad. What's everyone thinking about the current market conditions at the moment? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys thinking? Let's pause some accounts, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Confusing? Yeah, bro, the market conditions at the moment can be confusing to a lot of people. You know what? It is FOMC week, so, you know, at the same time, it is pretty understandable that the markets have been trash. I have absolutely I have no idea what's happening in the markets. No, fair enough. Market conditions bad. We need expert advice. Opposite of what I think. Thomas the man and Azoulay the king. King Azoulay will be with us soon. He's just on a call quickly. But how's everyone doing? It seems like everyone's doing well. We had a great week last week. We're trying to pick up some momentum now this week, especially when we have FOMC week, guys. FOMC week is just, bro. To be honest with you, FOMC week it's probably one of the worst weeks to trade. If I'm being 100% honest with you guys. It's trash. It's normally a pretty garbage week. Let's take a look quickly what's going on BTC. Let's take a quick look. Damn, BTC is doing a whole lot of nothing. I mean, we recovered that dump yesterday. We came to around 64,700, and now we seem to be having another push to the downside. Got a question. Can you please recommend some good prop for Forex? We're working on something pretty cool, guys. We do have a FX broker that we will be recommending to you guys very, very soon. And we are going to do a pretty cool stream with you guys, most likely next week, where we're going to show you guys how to set up your account. We're going to show you how to deposit, and we're going to get some proper Forex trading going.
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everyone doing? What's going on, guys?
Yeah, I would wait.
What's happening?
In the UK as well, yeah, it will be available for you guys in the UK as well. We will probably...
What will be available in the UK, Thomas? What am I missing on?
The new FX broker that we're going to be chatting to them about on Friday.
Of course, guys. We planning some big stuff for you guys.
We got some cool stuff.
What's up, Anthony? What's up?
Another cool thing that I want to show you guys is that the TCM indicator is looking pretty good, guys. We have almost gotten to the point where it might be releasable for you guys, so it is pretty cool. No more drawing on the chart. It's looking pretty sick, guys. And if I go now and turn just this on for you guys, these are the reversal levels that I've been speaking about. So 40%, 60%, 80%. And once you guys see the absolute pinpoint accuracy on these levels, you guys are going to be mind blown. I mean, if we look at GU today by itself, I mean, look at that rejection that we got. These levels get respected very, very nicely.
It's not only rejection so the market can go to them and come back. It's also taking trades of these levels with the direction of the 100%. Market.
Is EU still active? I'm not going to lie, at the moment it's not looking like it. If we can transact to the downside in the next hour or so, I would maybe still be enticed to start looking for longs. But at the moment, I would say cancel your orders on EU It's not looking like price will reject. Maybe we get an entry tomorrow, but at the moment I would say EU, let's cancel those orders at the moment for EU. Unfortunately, it looks like price is just going to keep transacting to the upside. I may start looking for shorts though at around 1.1525. 1.1525 could be a decent area for a short. Do you think the levels work better on TradFi because crypto is easily manipulated, or the same? They're pretty much the same.
They're very accurate on crypto, by the way.
Yeah, very accurate.
Look on GBP NZD. Just have a look. You know, you got to add a couple of things with it. So
of course,
we have the target that we have on.
Look at that.
The target hit on GBP NZD, but then obviously we have the level over there. Be like, okay, you know, target hit, now market need to pull back. So if you look at the level that we have on, boom, perfect entry. So you still need to know where the market is going in order to use it to your favor.
They can be a pretty good directional tool though on the midterm, especially on the low time frames like 15 minutes and 4 hours. You can start using these levels to predict a little bit of direction, especially in the early mornings of London. It is quite a nice directional tool. We will run you guys through all of that once we release you the indicator, but I just wanted to show you guys where we're at right now. We're just testing it for the next couple of weeks to see if all the levels are correct and if it's going to be perfect for you, because we don't want to give you anything that isn't picture perfect. How are you guys? We good. King Azoulay, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. It's just that I want to talk to you guys about BTC, the love of my life. All right, anyone interested on BTC? Omar Kasim, what's up, bro? 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗏𝗂.
Press the likes, guys. 100%. I feel like we haven't seen much love on the like side. No one's really been liking our videos too much. King Azoulay's been super upset. He's actually been crying to me a few days ago.
BTC for now. All right, I'm gonna run you through BTC. BTC is looking so sexy.
It has been a boring day, guys. It's because we're leading up to FOMC. I mean, FOMC weeks are historically pretty trash. Like it's
number one supporter, bro.
Yes, sir, brother. Already like before start of the stream. I appreciate that, David. I appreciate that. Thomas and Gig, you're killing it, GG. Thank you, bro.
Not really. The past 2 days, we've been getting smoked. We're going against our rules. You know, this week, I've told you guys on Sunday, I'm not fucking trading this week. But you know what? We keep doing what we're doing for you guys to look at the market and all. So today, I've actually wrote a couple of notes from last night. You know, I took a loss last night. I'm actually like down around $15,000 on my account. I have $100,000 account that I'm taking to $1 million, and I'm actually sitting at $85,000, as you can see. So today we're gonna be trading on breakout. We're gonna see if we can get a trade. We're gonna be trading on the funded, on breakout account. We trade in 100K account.
We're gonna see if we can get you guys a trade that can hopefully get us closer to passing some of your guys' accounts. We want to pass some accounts for you guys. We want you guys to make some money, brother. What are your thoughts on BTC at the moment, King Azoulay?
I use 60 lot sizes. It's absolutely crazy.
BTC long in the 4-hour wick. Let's go.
No, boy. BTC, what it is going to do, it's going to fuck around. It's more likely to fuck around to the downside. So, as you can see, let me run you through what happened. All right. So, looking at BTC, so BTC overall is bearish. When the market was here, I was expecting the push to the upside to this line over here, right? Yesterday I was saying market need to go to 65 to fill this wick. this week over here need to be filled. Now, the market overall is bearish. We had a drop base, drop back to the base, and then is going to drop. But the thing is, where is it going to drop? So, looking at this candle, we have the negative 27 on this candle. So if we take it up, so there is a chance of it going higher. But forget about all of that fugazi stuff. We have came back to our sniper entry. So this is my personal fib that I made. This is a sniper entry. Stop loss is here. This is the confirmed entry where you enter again, all right? Which is the 78, which is the green line over here. This fib is gonna be released to you guys soon. We're working on everything. So this is the 78 that we have over here, right? Now we know, okay, there is more potential of the market going to the downside. Now, as you remember yesterday, I said we're gonna go long, and I went long around here. So yesterday, Thomas, where did he go long? Where was it?
We went long at like 62.
Over here, right?
Oh, I got smart.
No, over here. So Thomas went long, we all went long, and then boom, we got smoked to the upside. But what I want you to do is forget about this entire move over here. This one does not exist, okay? This one does not exist. I said it's gonna come stop below above this line or touch this line or go to the 38. We can long it, but unfortunately it got stopped by these orders over here. It filled the 100 of this candle, and then it price rejected and just went up. So basically what happened was Michael Saylor decided to sell around $225 million of BTC, and then boom, push the price to the downside and then rally to the upside in the direction that we wanted to go to the upside. Now, reason one of the market needing to go to the upside. There is no market that does this before reversing. There is no market in the world that goes boom, boom. That is shit coins, okay? This is the actual proper thing. So, market went up, market went down, market went up. We wanted the complete of completion of the W formation, the bullish W, which is very simple thing, right? So one high, second high, and then a third high. But then what happened? The market did this, and then it did this. Now it's pulling back. And then what do we see? Head and shoulders. Boom. So what do we have extra? We have extra is this thing over here. What we have extra is this that is caused by news. The normal market that we were expecting is to go like this. Okay, maybe equal lows, which what we got.
Analysis for FX pairs is easier than BTC and more accurate, or same? No, same.
And then price push to the upside, which is over here, and then price push down, fell to break the low, but then head and shoulders and then down. So this is what I'm looking for right here. So if you look, we had the first push to the upside over here, push to the downside, which filled the 100 over here, okay, filled the 100. Now the second one was this one. The third one, okay, we expected to fold the 100. It folded the 100. There's no more orders to fold. We went long. And then what happened? The price does this, goes down because of news and immediately goes up. Now the market goes up and create this one. Now the price comes down, but remember, it went above the 78 level over here. when the price goes down, I'm expecting to test the head and shoulders, which exactly what we did. I was expecting to test this wick. I was just drawing it there. But what did we test? The 78. And then what's next? The market's going to push lower. With that being said,
What's up, Felipe?
what happened is market pushed higher, now is making head and shoulders. Now, where does head and shoulders go? It goes, the right shoulder is always at least 50 pips, right? Which is $50 lower than the right shoulder. What do we have here? 126, okay? But then an easy way to determine this and take a short is look at the body over here. But then you want to refine it more, because always come to test these bodies over here, not the wicks. If you want to refine it more, you go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour bodies are always higher. So what do is you refine it, which lines up with the 78. The market before going down, before the market goes down, it need to retest the 78, which is the original fib. So this fib over here, market need to retest it, the 78 over here. So it retested the 78 and then boom, to the downside, guys. So to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, I never lie, but that's how people say things, you know. So I was expecting this target to be hit, but what happened is we have taken out last week high, which was created on Sunday morning, right? We have taken that thing out. When we take a high out, what we're gonna do is reverse and either make head and shoulders, or we adjust the line to here. If we go up to this line, it's explosion to the target. There is no stopping there. You remember what we did here? When the weekly was here and then we adjusted? Let me actually show you. So let me replay this quickly. Thursday, Sunday. So the weekly low was over here, right? There's the weekly low right there. And what did I tell you guys? When the market goes past it, we will adjust it once. We only adjust it once, right? So the market goes down, boom. Now, what do? This is the line over here, right? We take it and we adjust it to this one over here. Now, that means the market can either go up, make head and shoulders, and continue. Or the second option is the market can go up and then dump straight. It's going to dump straight if it breaks this line because it's not making head and shoulders. So for educational purposes, I'm going to boom. Do you see that? It just dumps. We adjusted it first, and then what happened? Look what happened here. The market comes, the market comes, it tried to make head and shoulders, but it failed. Do you see that? And then it dumps all the way lower. So the reason I'm showing you guys this, same thing is gonna play out with this thing over here. So currently we have the push of head and shoulders to the downside. So if this holds, we are going to our original target here fast. But then if we go up over here, you know what? Our next area to stop at is 65,500. And then obviously the market will slip to the upside, which is going to lead to 66,500, somewhere around there. Okay, but we will determine that as the market comes. Are you guys with me? Does anyone have any question about this topic? Are you guys there? Any questions? Do you guys understand my point and what I'm trying to deliver here? Perfect. Okay, cool. So now, where's our TCM?
There.
Over there, 40%. Jesus, they're far. Okay. I just want to look at the indicator and see the movement. So the movement for the day have not happened yet. Market have opened. Market is super slow. No New York volume. Have you seen New York volume today, Thomas?
Fuck all. Go look
Nothing.
at any other pair.
So, guys, no New York volume. It's literally for 354, which is 24 minutes past the open, right? So, why is there no volume? Do you know why? Because we have FOMC tomorrow. We have non-farm payroll on Friday, which is a shit show. So my recommendation to you is go out of your house. If you're a day trader that's every day at your house trading, get out, brother. Take some profit that you made from the previous couple of weeks and get out. Go on holiday. Go take a couple of days off. Have some fun. Reserve your capital for next week, guys, because next week that's when the proper stuff comes in. There is no FOMO. You are not missing on anything.
Does Nasdaq have anything? Nasdaq, to be honest with you, I do want to long from around the TCM number 3. So I would like to see a long from this level of over here.
Man, I would not take that.
No, I would.
Would you take it?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you take it exactly on the 80 after take out the lows? Or maybe on the 29 or 21?
I don't know. I like this level.
You like that? Nice.
I like this level. I think we could. I'll take it either from the 100 or on the 80. Depending on where price decides.
No, you will see a reaction definitely from there.
If you take so we should be fine, even if
I'm going to give you guys an entry on GBP/JPY. Is a swing entry, so just hang on.
But Nasdaq at the moment, we are going to catch a falling knife here if we get in. I saw someone said that they were in a gold trade. You see, I'm quite upset about this, but we retested our TCM number 1 at around 10 this morning. And that was my one gold opportunity for long. So if you are in gold, depending on what price you got into, I would just go break even and just let the market ride to the upside. I think gold still has. We are respecting this 100 level, but I still think gold has the opportunity to transact a little bit higher. you could probably take some profits now if you are in on gold. GBP USD, to be honest with you, the entry was on our TCM point. Let me just bring these.
Oh, GJ is actually looking very sexy. So guys, GJ is gonna continue higher, right? But then I'm gonna give you a swing that you can take to the downside. A nice fucking play on GJ, 1 to 10.
So
at least
on GU, there was a long opportunity at the TCM, but to be honest with you guys, especially because of the news events that are happening, I knew that price wasn't going to give us a 1 to 5. That's the number one reason I didn't send this trade, even though there was conviction at that level. And if you go look at DXY, like DXY is just absolutely taking the piss right now. I wanted DXY to come to our TCM +1, and euro, that was my euro at TCM -1. It would have looked properly clean if both aligned, but unfortunately both pairs just did absolutely nothing. I mean, DXY at the moment just looks like we shut the bed. It hasn't moved at all in the last. I mean, it's moved. Let's measure here how much we've moved. We've moved 0.17% in the last 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 hours. So DXY is just completely off the table right now for me. I think King Azoulay said he's going to give you a GJ short soon. Let's look at GA. GA, to be honest with you, I also was quite keen to get into a long on GA, but price just seems like it doesn't want to come to our entry. We haven't really seen much volatility, so market won't move very quickly to our entry. I think it's pretty sad to see market conditions like this, but it is.
Man, this thing, GBP AUD, I had a couple of entries this morning, a long and a short, and I completely missed it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have.
We went shopping, me and Thomas.
That's what happens when you don't have a girlfriend. You fuck.
You just go and you blow money, man. It's not good.
But what I wanted to do was this TCM, and we had the 100 just below, and we had 78, 61.8. It was looking clean, but bro, price just doesn't.
I would still take that long, to be honest. I would take that long. I would
like
personally
this long,
take it.
to be
I
honest
love
with
it.
you. You love it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a good long, you know. It's got a lot of confidence at that level. I really do. Shopping for the poor, yeah, exactly.
Yes, I help me personally. I help the poor stay poor, and I help the homeless stay homeless.
That's crazy,
bro.
I'm not gonna.
I help them be happy. You know, they're happy on the street. I promise you, they're more happy than us.
So GA, if you guys want to look for, let me full screen this baby ski. So if you guys want to look for a long on GA, I'll long at around 1.92428. That's where I want to long from. Let's just see if we can get a more precise entry. So what I looked at is we had our TCM level, okay? We take low to high. We have 61.8 there. What else do we have?
You could have got an entry on the 50 if you take.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to. Though.
If you take high to low, no, high. Yeah.
I didn't.
Not this low.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to get on the 50 though.
And then you have the 200 MA, which is quite strong. So you would have been break even by now.
To be honest with you, I still think we're transacting within this zone, which shies me away from the 200 MA. To be honest with you, King Azoulay.
Mm.
If you know what I mean.
Just clean up that chart. Looks so ugly, man.
Yeah. So 61.8 TCM, it looks pretty decent, to be honest with you. That's where I would like to long from. So 1.92429 is around the entry that I want to get. I'll post it now on the Discord. And then Nasdaq on that ass crack. So if you want to take Nasdaq,
yes, Lenny, I agree with you. We're going to do actually we're going to make it exclusive for the Discord. She's saying a master class of Fibonacci. No, what we're going to do is we're going to provide you indicators, okay, that we created. And what we're going to do is teach you the race of the confirmation that you need to look for with the indicators, and then therefore, boom, you are rule based. If you see this thing, you do this thing. You don't need to know why, you just need to know how.
Exactly.
So what we're gonna do is a master class for maybe only the people that's on the Discord, and then therefore we will have an event of like 3 days where we will go in details. We will go in like depths of how to do this, and if you see this, and most importantly, I really want to do it as soon as we can.
We should maybe do it on a weekend.
I really want to create as soon as we can a master class for free for everyone on the Discord, how to adapt to the market. For me, that's like the most important thing. Indicators and all of that. When you use all of these combined, man, you're going to be so powerful.
100%. And I
you
think
still need risk management though.
Yeah, no, definitely. One thing I also just want to show you guys, not that the reason I honestly didn't either get into longs on GU, it's just look how we're respecting this 100 level. Look how we're respecting. Three taps on the 4 hour price is looking to transact further to the downside. I'm not getting into a long when market is showing me that it cannot transact. It's failing to transact above a price. It's not worth it. So for me, this GBP USD long just wasn't worth it, and I was completely right about it. I mean, look, price is coming now. It would have taken us out break even, and I'm not really looking to risk. Let's say, for example, what am I getting out of that? A 1 is to 1.3. Why waste that? Honestly. Nasdaq, what's it doing? Yeah, Nasdaq must just come a bit lower, bro. I'll long this baby, to be honest with you. GBP AUD, I was still long at around 1.92428 would be quite, and then we can just have a 10 pip stop at around 1.92329 for a long. And then euro, I don't think we're gonna. Ooh, euro. Look at euro. Wait. Sorry,
I want to give them the GJ, Thomas.
Sorry, King Azoulay, just let me.
Guys, just hang on. Thomas is taking his own time. You know, I want to show you the GJ.
No, well, bro, this is my original long from. You know what? I will do now. I will long this baby.
When are you longing, Thomas?
I'm gonna have my original entry.
Oh, that looks sexy.
So guys, if you want to long, I'm going to send all of these trades now. Original entry on EU, I'll long that baby. Why not? I will long it. So I'm going to send my original entry.
So you guys can take screenshot of this.
Let's just take, I'll send, they have the entry on. So you can take over the King Azoulay.
Thomas is going loco again. You know, he's the biggest loco in the game.
Yeah. No, I am loco, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's not the same, man. Lenny. Gold. I'm gonna do gold for you now. So guys, this is Thomas' entry. Alright, so GJ, this baby got smoked on. So what happened, guys? I had a short.
Sorry, just let me just check something. Just go back to you. 1 point. Yeah.
Okay. So what happened is that I took this level from Thursday, 3 August 2006, right? The 3rd of August 2006, this level here was so accurate. But I got in around here, just for the sake of getting in, and my stop loss was at 250. And what happened, the market came up, stopped here. I just got in because I didn't want to watch it or set a limit. So anyways, it goes here at 1 o'clock our time. You know what happened that time? Spread goes and
Smoke.
takes me out. It doesn't even get to that price, but spread is like 100 pips at that time. It takes me out completely. So what I'm personally looking for is to fold 100% off this candle, all right? And stop loss wise, what we can look is for, let's make it a 1 to 3. So I would take an entry around here. Reason being, I have the 15 minutes 200 MA over here. Okay, I have it over here. So you know what I'm gonna do is have a stop loss of 25 pips.
Tighty.
A tight one.
Oh, 25 pips.
And then, so guys, this is the game plan for GJ. Entry at, take a screenshot of this. This is the entry over here. 335. Okay. 216335. And then your stop loss is 25 pips and your take profit is going to be your next entry. So what you will do is, instead of taking profit, you set an entry over here with the same lot size. Or what you can do is, if you have $100 account and you're making $60, okay, and you're making $20, you're risking $20. So you're risking $20 on the account. You have $100 account, you make enough $90, all right? You're making $91. No, you're making $80. Jesus. So you're making $80, but then you want to risk on this one. So you can manage it separately to go short from here. Or what you can do is, if you have a 10K account and you're risking 1K or funded account, make sure if you're using a funded account, a Forex funded account, they support hedging on the same pair. Remember, this is pair you already hedge, GBP, JPY, so double hedging. So you can, let's say you go 30 lots long over here. Instead of closing this and then entering a second one, what you can do is hedge it. Market goes down, you know what you do? You go break even on both. If the market continue lower, now you're making more money without doing anything. Or if you want to take the risk, you know what? Close this one. And then boom, you have the short. If it continue down, you make money. It doesn't continue, take you out break even. So guys, the long is at 216,335. Stop loss is at 216,085. The short number is at 217,355. Stop loss is at stop loss is 19 pips, so 217,551. It's 550. Do you guys have it? Are we all 216335 entry? SL is on there. What you guys do is take a screenshot of this. So that's the short, all right? This is the short, guys. Alex, the gig, I don't See BTC. Yes, I'm gonna go to BTC now, guys. Shit, I forgot about that. Fuck. We missed the entry. 2:45.
No, longer.
That was 15 minutes ago.
On?
BTC. Algo level. Also 50% of the daily body from yesterday.
So what I'm gonna do is I've sent both Euro and Nasdaq on that 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is I've sent it both to the. But what you can do for Nasdaq, and this is what I'm gonna do, is you can wait for the 15-minute engulfing, because we are trying to catch a falling knife over here. So what you can do is, if price decides to close on the 15-minute and give us a bullish candle, we can take the 15-minute engulfing. And then if you don't want to do that and just enter a limit, then do that if you want to. But what I'll be doing is I'll rather be more risk adverse and wait for the 15-minute engulfing, because we are catching an absolute falling knife here. But to be fair, I mean, price is going to be exhausted at this level. Just show me Nasdaq on that 𝗏𝗏𝗏 quickly on your thing. I want to see the price movement for the day.
It's yeah.
I think that's a good entry. Yeah, I will keep this entry, definitely.
Okay. So guys, for GJ, have you guys all have it on GJ? So that's the game plan for long. This is the game plan for short. One, if you sorted on GG and you have the entries and everything.
Yeah, let us know if you've. Did you send on your Discord?
No, I haven't sent it.
But just go look at our Discord. I've just sent both my trades. What's TP for short on GJ? Better and easier for us to read the good levels if you put on trading your screenshot in this chat.
Okay, boys, I'll send it just now. So, BTC, guys. Going back to the OG.
BTC.
BTC have just... Fuck, we missed it. I wanted to short over here. But let's see if we can get a pullback. So we tested the 50. Let's see if we can get a pullback somewhere here, guys. I'm looking at around 61.8, 78. We can enter somewhere around there. You know what we can do is look at we have the 500, 800, 800, 500. So 650.
And something I want to tell you guys, and King Azoulay, I'm sure can vouch for me here, is that if we haven't let's say we send a trade idea and now it's like 8 p.m. and our trade still hasn't triggered, cancel orders. Correct? We're not taking any of these trades unless they're inside trading hours. So like past 6-7 p.m. we're not really looking to trade. BTC is a ghost town? Nah, facts, bro. It's like trash, bro.
Yeah. So I'll take this one, guys.
Oh my word.
40. 5. Just giving you the entry on so you can look for something like this on BTC, boys. What do you guys think?
Nice little short for BTC. Just go quickly take a look for me at Nasdaq. I just want to see how's it looking.
And then just let it ride to the downside. Or what you can do is have a 1 to 10, boys. That is so sexy. Jesus, if I get that. Woo, I'm going on holiday, not trading again. You only need one trade of the things we're giving you. Thomas, Nasdaq, what's going on?
Let's look.
Nasdaq, all right, perfect rejection we see in here on Nasdaq.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at this TCM level working. It's magic.
So you see, the thing is, like, with this is that with Nasdaq, like, you don't really. What are you doing? 5 seconds. The 5 second chart, bro. What is this bullshit that we're looking at right now?
What? 5 second chart, man.
So we did get a nice rejection. For people that did set limits, they should be in. But let's just see. Yeah. Nice. EU? We're anywhere close to entry or no?
Okay. So GJ, we have a game plan here. We have BTC USD game plan. Let's see if it can come full this candle and then boom to the downside. Somebody wanted me to look at gold.
We're going to be giving you the TCM indicator very... Yeah, this is what I marked out this morning. Very bleak. Retest of TCM -1. I was looking at it, but... Yeah.
Okay, gold, overall on gold.
It was quite nice, eh?
I want gold to go here and then boom to the downside.
There's a beautiful rejection.
Gold long for the week into 4338, but then overall target is 3888.
Guys, another thing, sorry, King Azoulay, just to say this before you start again.
Just reply to this guy, man.
I've said, yeah, we're going to give it to you guys. For Nasdaq, please double check at your price and my price, because there's a differentiation between price, and if you don't understand the differentiation between price, you're going to get smoked 6 love, 6 love, 6 love every single time. So please, guys, I urge you that if you, like, for example, this trade right here, look where my entry is, or look where price is, and then see, okay, cool, nice rejection there on Nasdaq on that ass crack. Quite nice. But yeah, let's see.
Ooh, that is a sniper entry, Thomas. Come on, son.
Shot, brother. Yeah, different. I know, bro. It's very annoying, but unfortunately, it's how the world works. You guys need to understand price differentiation. Maybe we can add that in our masterclass. Do you know what I mean?
So, guys, BTC USD, I have explained everything. Okay, we have just retested our TCM level and then dumped down. Let's see if we can get a little push to the upside to test the 618. Okay, like the yeah, let's hope for that. If not, it's just gonna continue lower. I'm not interested of it to go 65.8. I have explained everything. Now we're reacting to head and shoulders. If this high fails over here, you know what? We are going higher. God knows. We have GJ, we have the game plan. It's close to our entry. That's a 1 to 4 and then a 1 to 13. Okay? I have explained everything on that. Thomas, just tell them when to go break even on.
Yeah, most of them.
Or should they not go break even?
Well, what I will do on this Nasdaq is you can just wait for price to show you that it's like a lot of people, I'm sure, would have waited for the 15-minute engulfing. So what you can do is, if it now prints a 15-minute engulfing, you can get in. But if it doesn't, then see what happens, to be honest. I mean, if you're already in, I mean, like, you know, you shouldn't be risking more than 3.3%. So, I mean, if you take a loss, you take a loss. It's not so
So where
deep.
should they go break even?
I would say go break even at around 29, 150, 180 maybe. 29,150 is fine to go break even. But just double check where 29,150 is as well. So yeah.
Oh, what is the 15 minutes?
Engulfing.
Lots of definitions online. Okay, so I'm gonna explain to you now. So let's say we have a candle. We have a candle.
Nice, bro. And just remember, I did send 2 different stop losses. So if you wanted a more aggressive stop loss, it was
another candle.
You could have taken that stop loss.
And
I
then
hope
a green
you guys
candle.
Yeah.
So the green candle engulfed the previous 2 candles. So what you need to do at that moment is take the bodies, not the wicks, and then enter on the 50% of the body. And then your stops is at the 100, and then boom. Okay, if it's too big, the candle, what you can do is just below the 78.
No.
So this is the definition of the engulfing. You take in the 50% of that body candle, and it must be from the from the body, not the wick. Do you understand that?
Yes. But you know what? If Nasdaq decides to stop us out, who gives a shit, bro? Honestly, it is what it is.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys all the entries on Discord and what we have discussed. GBP, AUD, everything.
But yeah, thank you guys for a great stream, and we'll chat to you guys tomorrow and see you on the next stream. Cheers.